Hello you crazy collectors! I've brought another box of Doctor Who collectibles down to show you all. This is a heavy one. In here are over 100 books, including numbers 1 to 99 in the Doctor Who Target Book Library. So before we get into the books though, on the top layer I have a couple of special edition Doctor Who magazines. Firstly, the one for the Doctor Who 50th anniversary. This £9.99 pack came with a set of A5 cards of each Doctor from Hartnell to Capaldi. There was also a code for some Big Finish Audio Adventure downloads. The magazine itself has this rather striking and unique CGI rendered image of the TARDIS on planet Gallifrey. Secondly, we have the 500th edition of DWM. Another £9.99 pack with 2 magazines this time and more Big Finish downloads. If we have a look at the magazine itself, you can see that Peter Capaldi has recreated the very first issue of Doctor Who Weekly, as it was. There was this bonus magazine. This was a celebration of every issue of Doctor Who magazine published up to that point, with pictures of every single cover. So with those out of the way, we can now see the Target Doctor Who books underneath. So here's a top layer shot of the first 99 Target Doctor Who novelisations. As you will see, I have a few first editions from as early as 1973 and 1974. So let's crack on with a quick fire run through the first 99 books as I had them in the Target library order, which is kind of alphabetical up to the Peter Davison 5th Doctor books. Okay, the first one we have is Doctor Who and the Abominable Snowmen by Terrance Dicks. This is in very poor condition, but it is a first edition from 1974. We have Doctor Who and the Android Invasion by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Androids Tara by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Ark in Space by Ian Marter. Doctor Who and the Armageddon Factor by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Auton Invasion from 1974. This is the first original Target book release by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Brain of Morbius by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Carnival of Monsters by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Cave Monsters by Malcolm Hulke. This is one of the first Doctor Who novelisations I ever got. Doctor Who and the Claws of Axos by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Creature from the Pit by David Fisher. Doctor Who and the Crusaders. This is a first edition from 1973 and it even trumps the Doctor Who 1974 annual that I had in the last video. So this is now probably the oldest item in my Doctor Who collection. Doctor Who and the Curse of Peladon. This is a first edition from 1974. Doctor Who and the Cybermen by Gerry Davis. Doctor Who and the Demons by Barry Letts. This is probably one of my favourite novelisations. Doctor Who and the Daleks by David Whittaker. Again, this is another one of the first few Doctor Who novelisations that I ever got. Doctor Who and the Dalek Invasion of Earth by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Day of the Daleks. This was the very first one that I ever read, and it's brilliant. Doctor Who and the Deadly Assassin by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who, Death to the Daleks by Terrance Dicks. This has got a fabulous cover. Doctor Who and the Destiny of the Daleks by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Dinosaur Invasion by Malcolm Hulke. This is the original 1976 edition with the Chris Achilleos cover with the cartoon comic clack exclamation on the cover. Doctor Who and the Doomsday Weapon by Malcolm Hulke. Doctor Who and the Enemy of the World by Ian Marter. Doctor Who and the Face of Evil by Terrance Dicks with the fabulous Jeff Cummins cover. Doctor Who Full Circle by Andrew Smith. Doctor Who and the Genesis of the Daleks by Terrance Dicks. This is the first edition, 1976. Doctor Who and the Giant Robot, Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Green Death, Malcolm Hulke. Doctor Who and the Hand of Fear by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Horns of Naimon by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Horror of Fang Rock by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Ice Warriors by Brian Hales. Once again, this is the first edition from 1976 with the fabulous Chris Achilleos cover. Doctor Who and the Image of the Fendal by Terrance Dicks. This is my least favourite cover. Doctor Who and the Invasion of Time by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Invisible Enemy by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Keeper of Traken by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Keys of Marinus by Philip Hinchcliffe. Doctor Who and the Leisure Hive by David Fisher. Doctor Who and the Loch Ness Monster by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who Legopolis by Christopher H. Bidme. Doctor Who and the Mask of Mandragora by Philip Hinchcliffe. Doctor Who and the Monster of Peladon by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Mutants by Terrance Dicks with the fabulous Jeff Cummins cover. This is also the only one with the shortened form of Doctor Who on the cover. Doctor Who and the Nightmare of Eden by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Planet of the Daleks by Terrance Dicks. This is a first edition from 1976 with the Chris Achilleos cover. Doctor Who and the Planet of Evil by Terrance Dicks. This is a replacement as I left the original first edition on a bus. Doctor Who and the Planet of the Spiders by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Power of Kroll by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Pyramids of Mars by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Revenge of the Cybermen by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Rebos Operation by Ian Marter. This is the first in the Key to Time series, but they don't put that on the cover. Doctor Who and the Robots of Death by Terrance Dicks. This is a great early 1974 first edition of Doctor Who and the Sea Devils by Malcolm Hulke. Doctor Who and the Seeds of Doom by Philip Hinchcliffe. Doctor Who and the Sontaran Experiment by Ian Marter. Doctor Who and the Space War. This is a first edition from 1976, again with the Chris Achilleos cover. Doctor Who and the State of Decay by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Stones of Blood by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Sunmakers by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Talons of Weng Chiang by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the 10th Planet by Gerry Davis. This is one of my early favourites. Doctor Who and the Terror of the Autons by Terrance Dicks. This is the first edition from 1975, and this one also has a back cover illustration. Doctor Who and the Three Doctors by Terrance Dicks. This is the original edition from 1975 with the Chris Achilleos cover. And this is Doctor Who and the Three Doctors by Terrance Dicks. This is the reprint cover. This is the one that I have two different editions of. Doctor Who and the Time Warrior by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Tomb of the Cybermen, first edition, 1978, by Gerry Davis, with the Jeff Cummins cover of The Wrong Cyberman. Doctor Who and the Underworld by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and an Unearthly Child by Terrance Dicks. Number 69 in the Doctor Who Target Library, Doctor Who and the Visitation by Eric Saward. This is the first with the photographic cover, Peter Davison as the Fifth Doctor. Doctor Who and the War Games by Malcolm Hulke. Doctor Who and Warrior's Gate by John Lydecker, which is a pseudonym for Stephen Gallagher, who wrote the original script. Doctor Who and the Web of Fear. This is a reprint with the updated Andrew Skeletor cover. This is by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the Zarbi by Bill Strutton. Again, this is one of the first of the 3 original Doctor Who Target novelisations released. Doctor Who Time Flight by Peter Grimwade. Doctor Who Meglos by Terrance Dicks. And this one has a weird matte feel to the cover. Doctor Who Castrovalva by Christopher H. Bidmead. Doctor Who 4 to Doomsday by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who Earthshock by Ian Marter. Doctor Who Terminus by John Lydecker. Possibly the blandest cover of the lot. Number 80 in the Target Doctor Who library, Doctor Who Arc of Infinity by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who and the 5 Doctors by Terrance Dicks. This is a special first edition of the 20th anniversary story featuring the first 5 Doctors. This is one of my favourites. Doctor Who Mordrin Undead by Peter Grimwade. Doctor Who Snake Dance, a combination photographic and artwork cover by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who Kinder by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who Enlightenment by Barbara Clegg. Doctor Who The Dominators by Ian Marter. Doctor Who Warriors of the Deep by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who The AZTECs by Jean-Luc Carotti. Doctor Who Inferno by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who The Highlanders by Gerry Davis. Doctor Who Frontios by Christopher H. Bidmead. Doctor Who The Caves of Androzani by Terrance Dicks. Doctor Who Planet of Fire by Peter Grimwade. Doctor Who Marco Polo by Jean-Luc Carotti. Doctor Who The Awakening by Eric Pringle. It's a tasty addition. Doctor Who The Mind of Evil by Terrance Dicks. A beautiful cover. Doctor Who and the Mythmakers by Donald Cotton. Again, a very attractive cover. Doctor Who The Invasion by Ian Marter. Number 99 in the Target Doctor Who library is Doctor Who The Crotons by Terrance Dicks. And there we have it. That's the first 99 Doctor Who novelisations in this box. Okay, jammed down the side of the box I also have a couple of special Doctor Who Target books. Terry Nation's Dalek Special. This is in very good condition. It's the first edition from 1979. It's puzzles, features and short stories. And secondly I have The Making of Doctor Who. This is a revised and updated edition published in 1976. So also in this box I've got a few CDs. Doctor Who Daleks, Dalek tin. This contains 3 CDs, the Power of the Daleks CD soundtrack, the Evil of the Daleks TV soundtrack, and My Life as a Dalek, a documentary. Take this away. Power of the Daleks, this is a double CD of the 6th episode Missing Story, starring Patrick Troughton. Doctor Who and the Evil of the Daleks, this is 3 CDs of the 7th episode Missing Story with Patrick Troughton. Then we have a single CD. Then we have a single CD of My Life as a Dalek, a radio documentary presented by Mark Gatiss. On the back of the tin we have this printed image of some Daleks, cartoon style. So for the top 3 items from this box, I'm going to choose the Doctor Who Dalek tin, Doctor Who and the Demons by Barry Letts, and Doctor Who and the 5 Doctors by Terrance Dicks. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you agree with the top 3 items from the box that I've put on the table, or whether you'd pick something else. If you've made it this far, you probably want to see more items from my collection, so please give this video a big thumbs up and hit subscribe below. It will really help me get this channel going. Thanks for watching.